Okay, you can see I was putting a mask on because it was during the MCO period. And of course, that time when I just newly joined this industry, that everyone will ask me, hey, now it's MCO or you cannot go out to meet people. Like, is it very difficult for you? And because to me, actually, is it very tough to do the business during MCO? And you are a new joiner, so what are the differences? And to be honest, I really tell them, actually, I do not know what is the business mode before MCO, because before MCO, I really not joining yet. So probably to a lot of the life planners, is a very special period for them. But to me, because I already joined during the MCO period, so it is really a norm to me. Okay, so like probably before we start, I can introduce a little bit about myself. So I was born and raised in KL, and I received 12 years of a Chinese education. So this is my high school. It's located in Jalan Lok Yu. So like all my life I spent in KL. And afterwards, actually, I was awarded a scholarship by the Hong Kong Polytechnic University. So where I my degree for 3 years and major in food safety and technology. So I'm glad that due to the full scholarship, which cover all my tuition fee and all my living allowance, so after graduate, I actually debt free. So I can really freely choose like what I would like to do for my future. So because for the past few years in Hong Kong, I actually experiencing this kind of studying overseas is really opened my mind. And I really found that actually my world is very, very small and there's a lot of things for me yet to be explored. So that is the reason why after graduated, I didn't choose to continue my job in my major in food safety. So I decided to like find a job which allows me to continue seeing the world. So and then eventually I decided to be cabin crew, and of course like when I decided to do something, I want to be the best company. So after doing some research, I found that Singapore Airline is actually the best airline in the world, and till now I still am a very proud alumna of Singapore Airlines, and I really like very proud to let everyone know, hey, I'm from this X company. So, being 5.5 years in Singapore Airlines, actually, I find that there's a time for me to stop. And the main reason why is because I met my husband, my boyfriend back then during my flying times. So actually, at the end of 2019, we decided to start our family planning. So both of us actually decided to leave the airline, and I guess the timing is really, really nice. But because whenever I tell people, I was from the hospitality industry. So everyone, the first question they will ask me, because is it due to pandemic, so you come back to Malaysia and quit your job? It's actually, I would say I'm on the lucky side because the timing is really nice. After serving my notice period, I back KL last year, February, and then boom, it was the MCO period already. So I really feel blessed that I have chosen the right timing to leave this career. And then, of course, after the MCO period, I believe it will be the recovery period already. I joined AIA last year in June 2020, and this is my 15th month in the Elite Academy. So like actually before I quit and I decided to leave Singapore, so like even 1 year before I quit, so I really planned for my exit strategy. So usually I was thinking, so which industry to continue? Like I cannot really continue to flying for the whole life. So I need to find something which can align with my life goal. But of course, for the same reason, like I want to find something that I want to do. However, I might need to have some skills that can really let me continue in my this new career. So I was like struggling to think like what to do. So actually, on one fine day, I received the email because in Singapore I also sign up for insurance, and I received the email from the Singapore insurance company and saying that actually my financial advisor achieved the COT status. So it's really give me an idea. Hey, can I do that as well? So because usually people have some perception on the job, like people will say, hey, you study so well, why you went to become a cabin crew? So because to be a cabin crew, you actually only need a SPM certificate. So now like people might think, you after you fly for so long, like you never find a stable job, now you go to insurance again. So is it can be really so professional? However, when I received that email saying that my financial advisor is a COT, and from the way she like really interact with me, I can feel that this industry can be really, really professional. So exploring a new industry is really scary for me. So I start to find like the common traits. So like first of all, like being a cabin crew, I need to have a lot of communication skills because I need to talk to every passengers and I need to talk to different colleagues on my different flights. So of course for the life planner, now I really need to talk to my clients every day and I can have the chance to meet the people from all walks of life. And I believe these communication skills can bring me into this new industry as well. So the second thing would be, because during cabin crew, I need to solve the very complex problem because as we all know, like aircraft is a very confined space. So like usually the passenger will thought like it is a 7-Eleven. And actually with the all these limited resources, I need to fulfill all my passengers' requirement. And actually I bring this idea to as a life planner, it actually also let me have the because sometimes we might have some limited products in our company. However, we can use this limited product to solve all my clients' problem. So I think this one, the skills is very important as well. And of course, we need to have a lot of creativity. Like let's say for our clients' festive season, birthday, we need to create a lot of memories for them. So this one, I believe we need to use a very different way to really like cater different people's expectation. So for this one, I believe I can, it's a smooth transition for me. And of course, I need to have a flexibility because the last time I have like every month, although I have a roster, but usually we have a standby. So whenever standby, they can just call me for any flight and disrupt my whole month's schedule. So for all this, even though sometimes when I serve passengers in business class, the passengers also have some like different requirement or expectation. So from all this experience, I actually pretty confident that I can really move well into this new industry. So I told myself, hey, just give it a try. So I plant this seed on my mind, and then when I come back to KL, I really like have a very strong like mindset that I would like to join this industry. And of course, like when I decided to join this industry, I was like, which company should I join? Actually, I like survey around from my friends. Like actually, two of my best friends, their insurance is with AIA. So during the MCO period, I also started browsing online to check how is it like to be the insurance agent in Malaysia. And after searching, I actually found there's a Elite Academy. So I looked through the website, all the videos, and I see all the people from different background. They also can do well. So I asked myself, is it I can really like follow their footsteps and I can really do well because they are from different industry. I also do not have any experience in this sales industry. So actually, another thing that attracted me the most is there's a written there, the structured training, because me myself, I'm a very strong believer in learning because for my previous job, I actually attended 4 months training before I started flying. So I believe the learning is really a very strong way to build my foundation in this career. And of course, I coming from like last time when I work in Singapore, everyone say, oh, you're earning the ×3 salary. So everyone will say, you give up your Singapore dollar salary and you back Malaysia. And I even give up my PR status because actually in my mind, although it's a very attractive salary, but I can see a very good potential in this career. Like apart from, of course, initially I saw the elite program. Wow, there's a 4,000 to 9,000 bonus every month. So even the lowest tier, I think will be more than like some of the executive level in the Malaysia market currently. So I find this bonus is really attractive. But after that, I learned that this is actually the salary part or what we say, the commission wise is really unlimited. So this part is the things that really attracted me. And so after I decided to join AIA, and prior to that, actually, I also like, because some of my friends also, they are insurance agent, and I actually attended 2 of other companies' agency leader sharing as well. But after attending, I just feel like the feeling is not really right. This is not really what I want. So because I like our customers like to compare price, compare different things from different company, compare this life planner with that life planner. But I also compare. But I also understand that for joining a sales team, and especially I treat it as my lifelong career, I understand the right team is very, very crucial. So I went on to actually do research at Google and find the right agency to join. And particularly in Chamberlain, because my parents' house are nearby this area. So I checked like each of the agency, what are their website, how's their Facebook page look like. And actually what caught my attention was this Facebook cover photo. And as we can see, there's a lot of like life planners, are very young, energetic, and they actually bring their family members for a gathering. And I feel really, really warm. And of course, this post makes me feels like, I also saw their other posts, it makes me feels like they are very a professional team. So after that, I actually PM our agency. So the right side, the photo is on last year, May 18. I actually just type a PM there. I say, hey, I'm interested in joining your agency. Like, can I know more about it? Because from what I can feel from this photo is really like aligned with my life pillar. So because the main reason I back Malaysia is because of my family. So, and this is the main reason why I choose not to continue flying. But to be honest, like even there is a MCO or there is a COVID situation in Singapore, there is a lockdown also. Like with my previous job basic salary, I actually can continue a pretty comfortable life, even though only the basic salary. So I feel like family is the main reason I back Malaysia. So this team really aligns with my main life pillar. So the next day, my DM Ken Yap actually have a Zoom meeting with me, and after like a 1 hour talking and also the presentation session, I decided to join OPV straight away because I really have the very strong intention to join this industry already. And of course, like after joining, we'll think that, okay, everyone will say, oh, at the beginning is very hard, and because you need to like find the friends and family. Because I am those like people who like, although I talk to a lot of people every day, but I those like pretty shy because I don't dare to approach the people around me. And to be honest, I understand that like although we are in the entrepreneurship, it seems like it is like a personal business. And I consider myself as a pretty independent also, like after staying alone at abroad for a very long time. But I really grateful that I have a strong backup which can support me. So as you can see from this photo, like we are holding a graduation certificate. It's actually my batch mates in OPV, which we joined during the similar period, like around 1 to 2 months apart. So there is 11 of us actually. So we learn together and we support each other, especially for those in elite program, because there is a lot of like criteria. We need to attend a lot of trainings. We need to like hit the vitality cases. So every one of us can remind each other. Because for new joiners like us, because we come from different background, so most of us do not have any prior sales experience. So whenever we have similar difficulties, we can discuss together. And of course, we know that in this industry, we have our direct leader, we have our mentor, we have our introducer who can guide us along this journey. But there's one thing where I'm very thankful, all the seniors in OPV, they're actually recruiting very actively. So there's a lot of peers joining me in this career at a similar timing. So all the peers actually, we can fight together in this journey together. And especially we can give each other emotional support to all of us, and we can grow together in this industry. Like even for now, after 1 year, we can still look back, we actually grow together. Like now we come to another phase. Like after 1 year, we might have a different difficulties in this industry already. We might need to have some breakthrough. So all these peers are actually the one who also accompany me along my this journey. So I'm really thankful that I have like a team of peers who accompany me along this. And of course, when we come to like this new industry, especially for me, because for the past 10 years, I actually not in Malaysia. So like most of my warm market is actually my high school friends and like all those like which I known during my school times. So actually I also have like some of the difficulties in writing my first 100, the project 100. When I write, I was like, all my friends like seems not in Malaysia. Like how should I do that? Like I have a little bit difficulties in like completing my project 100. Of course, like my leaders give me some supports and give me some suggestions. So from there, actually, I started with my warm market also. So throughout this, I also understand that like, throughout this 18 months of my elite journey, although there's a financial scheme, so for like the 4,000 to 9,000 ringgit, I understand that this is like just an additional support to build our client base. Because like after these 18 months, I still need to like really focus on the commission part because we do not have this additional support anymore. So I was very, very worried also because I actually told Ken, hey, I really don't know who to approach. Like all my friends here, I will never see like maybe for 5-10 years. Like how should I like really start my conversation with them? And then actually after I joined AIA, I find a lot of possibilities. So because apart from like approaching our warm market, so of course like my warm market mostly we are having the conventional product because from my experience, I studied like 12 years in Chinese school, so I do not have any Boomi friends. But after my first 2 months in ED program, I actually found out that there is some opportunity in the Boomi market. So I decided to take up my Takafu license. And slowly after taking up Takafu license, I also wanted to like really expand my client base. So after that, I actually took up the general insurance because I find that the PA plan is a very good door opener because of the low premium. It's a really can let the clients sign up the PA plan with me and become my client first. And after that, I can really build trust and plan for them for other aspects. And of course, after that, I noticed that there is actually corporate solution. So and AIA also like provide a lot of trainings on this corporate solution. So I attended the corporate solution monthly training to be a certified planner. So from there, I also managed to actually turn one of my individual clients, turn them from the individual policy into actually a CST case. So this is along the way, I have a lot of things to study. And of course, I do not forget, I need to like really grow my own market as well. So since last year, I also started attending some of the networking event. But of course, we understand that from those networking event from the strangers, I really need time to build the trust. So actually from all these existing products from AIA, I believe that it buy time for me. So while the other line, I building my new networks, from this time, I can really like grow my own warm market and also my existing client into different products range. So this is things that I'm thankful for AIA for providing me the one-stop solution. So I can use different approach to like really approach my new clients, new customers. And of course, like throughout all this journey, right? So because although I'm just 15 months, but usually I will really remind myself that there is something that is very important during my this elite journey. So of course there is a we have a like weekly meeting in our OPB. So like every morning I find this is a very good morning booster for me to start my work day. So like everyone will motivate ourselves. I really like the team spirits. And of course, like AIA also provide me a lot of trainings. Like apart from the product training, there's also a lot of like sharings from the very high performers in this industry. So they taught us something about the sales approach and also the soft skills, which I really find it very useful. And of course, also, I think a leader in this entrepreneurship is very important as well. So although we are like our pilot and we navigate our own ship, so we drive our own vehicles. However, like my leader will be the lighthouse. He will like oversees the overall condition of me and really give me a very good support and also like suggestions on my future. And he also helps me a lot in my target alignment as well. And of course, like in this industry, not to forget, the very important aspect is our customers. So I'm also very thankful that AIA provide us a lot of different creative ideas, like to approach our clients, like not only the insurance information, there's also a lot of like interesting iChari content as well. So I can really like bring different values to my clients. And of course, all this will help me in getting all the endless referrals from my own market. So like just now, Ren also mentioned that, hey, yesterday we already announced that we have the guarantee letter. And so the iChari already pop up. So we can readily share this good information to our clients as well. So these are the very important 3 aspects in my elite journey. So it really helps me to continue motivate myself to continue in this lifelong industry. And of course, after all this while, I'm also really thankful and blessed that although these are not a very big achievement, but it means a lot to me. So in the future, I will continue to protect more lives in the future. And of course, I will start doing like different ways, like from individual plan, I will start looking at the corporate solutions, and I also there is a chance to close a lot of life in group. So for like those people who do not have a sales experience, I actually can proudly tell the people around me, hey, you do not need to really have the sales experience, or you do not really need to have a very strong insurance background to be in this industry. So I'm also very happy to share my journey with all my clients and all my friends and even all my ex-colleagues as well. Because like currently, I also hope that I can find more ex-colleagues to join this industry with me and to really be my peer and fight together in this lifelong journey. And then these are the things that I would like to share with all of you today. So thank you very much for your time to for the 25 minutes just now to take a look at like how is my humble journey in this elite industry.